Same thing is going to happen here with these wolves, except for they've been able to eat the livestock, right? Why are they eating the livestock? Because there's too many of them, they don't have enough room. They're like, hey, there's a cow, sweet, yes.
Well, also, but the wolves also has to get into bigger packs because, like, if they were to take down a normal Holstein cow, that cow is going to weigh 1,300 pounds, and they put up a fight. You have to have a pack of wolves, more than 8 to take down an animal of that size.
There's so many things I want to talk about. So, pack. All right, you have the wolf pack. Anybody know anything about packs of wolves or dogs? Okay, some people. There is the leader, and the leader is called the
Alpha.
Alpha. So you have an alpha, and the alpha is the leader of the pack, and then there is a single one that is like the lowest of the low. Is that called the beta? Huh? What's that?
I think that the lowest one's in
The omega?
Yeah.
Whatever the last one, yeah, because that would make sense. Because this is the first and this is the last, right? So there is one, and if you ever get to go to the zoo, especially the Cleveland Zoo, there is an alpha who like sits on his rock, and then there's like an omega who has this little plot of land, like literally like 4 by 4 foot near the water that they can't leave. It's weird. It's a positional leadership approach when it comes to the dogs or the wolves. And so they have, okay, you have the top dog and they have all the way down to this omega dog, and that's the one they kind of like put in their place all the time. And then alpha will watch this omega to make sure it's not going out of place. Okay? So anyway, different, way different from like how our regular lives work, but kind of interesting. Maybe we'll look into that. I'll try to keep mind of that. So eventually these are going to hit their carrying capacity, and then their population is going to die, right? That's going to happen because they don't have any food. But, yes?
Well, not only would it plummet because they wouldn't have much food, but farmers will start protecting their livestock and they'll start hunting them. And that'll also decrease the population because they're losing their livestock.
Yes.
They're losing money because
And that's,
all these
I had
cows.
to watch 2 videos. And the second one was more political, right? Because it started talking about the farmers. So politically, and I don't want to broad stroke like politics all into one thing, but a lot of this, especially in this country, because this is what we're built off of, comes down to one thing. You do live in a capitalistic society, so if it's affecting this, if this is affecting this, we're going to have a problem, right? And so the farmers are having an issue because their money is going down because of this. And is this providing really any money?
No, not
really. I mean, it is helping out the environment, which if we go like step by step by step, people are now like, okay, now we can enjoy Yellowstone longer because it's not a piece of garbage because of the rivers or whatever, right? But the issue is this money, right? So that's what I want to talk about. One other thing about the wolves. They're roaming animals, so they don't unless they're having like babies. They don't really stay in one spot for long. So why don't we have them in Stowe, Ohio? Because they're roamers, and why can't they roam here? Where would they stay? Yeah.
They would stay more towards wooded areas, and so that if they were to have others, they would have a place to hide them. There's not much hiding space here.
Not much hiding space. A lot of cars. And one other reason why we don't let wolves stay here. Another reason why we hate coyotes.
Because they're dangerous. They can always go
They're
after little
dangerous
animals.
Too.
Animals
And
and
specifically,
people.
what type of animals? Sydney?
Dogs, cats.
Your pets, right? People love their pets. Hey, look, I love my pets too. But they don't want to lose a cat or a dog to a coyote. So we take care of them, right? So, although, and we can get in this later. Has anybody seen coyotes? I'm sure some of y'all seen coyotes around here. They are very regimented and they will go the exact same paths like every day. They go the exact same way every single time. So it's kind of interesting.